Doc, how tough a loss is it when you lead basically about 98% of the game and lose the lead at the end like that?
Yeah, it was hard. It was a hard loss. Our execution down the stretch, it really wasn't even execution because when we came out of timeouts, we got what we wanted. It was more in transition and just in normal play the last 4 or 5 minutes. We had some pretty bad turnovers down the stretch of the game. And it was more the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. But I actually thought it was throughout. We had so many opportunities in transition to score, and we kept coming up empty. I thought in the first quarter, in the second quarter, in the third quarter. And you felt like at some point either it was going to break our way or the dam would break. And unfortunately, the dam broke.
Talk about that last play. What was the call? Was Chris the point person to?
Yeah, I'd take that last play all day. I think he was a layup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what we felt like is that they would show and Chris could beat, and then we emptied the backside out. So if it wasn't there, Blake would have been rolling down the middle. They would have had to make a choice. They made the choice to take that away, and that's why Chris got to the paint. So, he'll take that shot all day, and it just didn't make it. But to me, when you give up, you have so many empty possessions before then the big one doesn't go your way sometimes. It's a make-miss league. But we just have too many empty possessions over the last 5 minutes. This is a great example. I thought they executed well. And listen, the score was 89-85, so we didn't exactly, either team, play great offense. I mean, to hold them, they're a great offensive team, to 39% or 40%. And we shoot 45% basically. You feel like you should have won the game.
How much of the last couple of minutes was their D tightening up, or you guys letting it get away?
A little bit of both. I mean, Kawhi Leonard made 2 terrific plays. I mean, the steal on CP was a great individual play, and you got to give it to him. So, but I think some of it was us, but you got to give them credit. I think they did a lot of good things down the stretch. That's why they have 5 rings.
Are you still learning things about this team, even though it's just
Not down the stretch. Yeah, down the stretch, I thought we didn't execute. I keep saying execution. It really wasn't that. We just didn't function well down the stretch. So I think you're always learning something about your team. I don't know what we learned tonight.
So why are they not functioning?
It just happens in the game. I mean, we can win 10 games in a row and then 11th have one of those games. I thought in the first quarter we played great. The ball was moving. Second quarter, I thought we kind of let them back in it. Third quarter, we start playing well again. So, but again, they didn't play well either. So I bet they're saying that things wasn't functioning for them either. But down the stretch, they made big shots. And one thing I thought they did, we didn't. I thought they really trusted the pass down the stretch. I thought we trusted the pass for about 42 minutes. And then I thought the last 6 minutes we didn't anymore. But I thought they did a terrific job of it.
Do you make anything of that last timeout situation where you called timeout that they didn't have?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, what the hell? You're sitting on the ground with the ball. What else? You got to think of something. So yeah, that wasn't a big deal.
When in the third quarter you can't quite shake them, and you're leading, but you're not pulling away.
Yeah.
Kind of what you're talking about with the dam breaking.
Yeah, you just felt. I actually felt even in the first half. I thought we should have been up like 16, and because we caught them on a night where they were missing shots, and it just seemed like every time we had a chance to do it, we would turn it. I mean, we had turnovers on 3-on-1s, 4-on-2s. Those are killers. And it just felt like every time you did turn it over on one of those, that's when they made a 3 or that's when they got a basket. You got to convert, and I just don't think we did a great job of converting with numbers throughout the game. It showed its head at the end, but I thought throughout the game we didn't convert tonight.
Obviously, the offensive stuff happened in the first half when they're missing all those shots. They were still able to get to the paint, get a lot of uncontested layups.
Yeah.
When a team's not shooting well, I mean, that's got to be a dagger too.
Yeah, but a lot of it was late clock. You can live with that. I mean, at the end of the day, overall, I think that defensively, I don't have a lot of issues. We were really good defensively. So, someone's going to score at some point. We're not going to pitch a shutout. So, I thought overall our defense was pretty darn good.
Bill, you guys, take a step forward, a couple steps back, forward, back.
Yeah, but I don't even know if we did that or not tonight. Like, I thought we competed. I thought defensively we were really good. They ran a lot of their stuff, with the extra pass, and we were there every time. We missed some where deflections went through our head and they got it. But I got a feeling when I watch the film, I'm going to be very happy tonight defensively. When I watch it on the other end, I'm going to be extremely frustrated. So just call me in between, But I think that's what I'm going to see. I don't know that yet.
Speaking of frustration, how much is it driving you crazy that it's been now a pattern that you can't step on the gas and put a team away?
This is the NBA. These are good teams. If it was that easy, you just step on the paddle against San Antonio and put them away. That's silly. They're going to keep fighting no matter what. You know what I mean? So that is not one of my concerns. My concern is just us being a better team each day. Right now, it's so early in the season. And having said that, we could easily be whatever. You can make up a record. And really, and mix it up. We could be on the good side of that or the positive or the negative side of that. And so we just have to get better. But I like the last two games. Overall, I like our intent. I thought we had an urgency, especially to start the game. I didn't think we sustained it, though. And then that would be more of what you're saying that I want to fix is that. We do go in and out with our urgency, and we have to fix that.
You got 4 days here.
2 days off.
Oh, you're going to take 2 of them?
Yeah. It's 2 days off, and then practice for 2 days, and see what we have.
Was tonight the downside of playing JJ and Jamal against the bigger small forward?
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, so you play chicken, though it didn't matter who guarded him tonight. Honestly, he scored a lot of them when they switched, and we had Blake and DJ on him. He's just terrific. He's a good player. He's got great confidence, and I thought he willed that tonight for them because they were struggling. And I'm telling you, we switched. I bet every single guy guarded him at some point. I think he probably scored on every single guy on our team tonight, which give him credit. And some of them were tough shots.
But he had a bad eye.
Yeah, I'm glad. I can't imagine when he can really see again.
You've seen it a couple times this year where teams have had a guy like him on the wing who they can put on Chris, they can do on this.
Yeah.
You guys don't really have that.
We don't have that.
How tough is it to not have that? And when you
I don't worry about it because we don't have it. It's not anything I'm going to lose sleep over.
How big of a luxury would it be to have it?
It would be great. I would be a lot smarter, coaching-wise, if we had something like that. But we don't, So we have what we have. And like I told you even last year, I think every team has some flaws, and the key is to cover up for them, and that's key for us.
If you don't have that elite wing defender, who does the cover-up responsibilities fall on?
Everybody. It's a team. We don't have the one guy. I'm not going to tell Matt, I need you to go stop LeBron. All right? I'm not going to tell Chris that or JJ or Jamal or Reggie. All right? It's going to have to be a team effort. We knew that coming into the season, though.
Doc, is there anything specifically to the top of the list that you want to work on this week before?
I just want to work on our execution on both ends. I think we're running plays, but we're not executing plays. We're running our defense, but we're not crisp. We're not, there every time. I thought tonight, honestly, was the closest defensively. In the first half, I saw some just great rotations that we have not had this year. And so that was really good. And that's something we can build on. You have nothing? Is it too late for you?
It's too late.